18 out of the 19 U.S. embassies throughout the Muslim world are back open this daybreak. The State Department closed them last week because of security concerns, but the embassy in Yemen will remain closed due to a potential terrorist threat there. Joining us this morning is Mohib Mamujee, President of Millennium Tours. Good morning.
Thank you.
We're happy to have you with us this morning. So, you know, a lot of our viewers and a lot of UT students travel abroad to those areas. So, you know, tell us first and foremost, when the embassy's closed like that, generally not a good idea to go there, right?
Yes, we tell our clients, you know, to avoid traveling to these countries. And yeah, I mean, for UT students traveling abroad, I would say, you know, if they are going to countries where there's a travel warning or travel advisory, the important thing is to register with the U.S. Embassy when they arrive. And also before they depart, they should go online, U.S. Department website, and sign up for a program called STEP, S-T-E-P, which stands for Smart Traveler Enrollment Program. And so if there's a political threat or weather disruptions, the embassy can contact the student when they have the itinerary, which hotel they are staying or where, and they can advise their family members also about the upcoming threat. Very
neat program. And
yes.
Yeah, and you know, so if kids are in this area, or if any of our viewers go to these areas and go visit here, what are some of the things that they should look out for when it comes to these potential terror threats?
The important thing, you see, what we recommend is purchase travel insurance. And you can contact you, so if there's an evacuation plan, so they can change their flight and the insurance company will pay the change fees, whatever. And the other thing we suggest, you know, when there's a political threat, you know, I mean, we recommend do not wear overtly American, like T-shirt with an American flag or God bless America, you know, and when they're in a public place, you know, not to be too loud, so people know that they're Americans, you know. Right. And also just the behavior, you know, UT students, you know, just to behave and go with a group, 3 to 4 people at least, not by themselves, you know, especially at night, you know, if they're girls, you know, go with a group.
Especially, absolutely. You don't want to draw attention to yourself is basically what you're saying.
Correct.
Okay, and you know, these aren't tips just good for when you're going, you know, to the Middle East, but when you go anywhere, right?
Anywhere. I mean, mostly Middle East, North Africa, you know, third developed. But if you're going to London, it's okay, you know, Paris. That's fine, but yeah, most of the countries, you know. And also I would recommend, you know, they make backup copies of backup documents, at least minimum copies of the first 2 pages of the passport.
Okay.
And they put one in the carry-on and one in hide in the suitcase behind a zipper pocket. So if a passport is stolen or lost, you know, they can go to the embassy or consulate and they'll get a copy.
Very smart.
And copies of your credit cards also, the front and the back copy. So if a credit card is lost, stolen, they can call, collect, you know, the credit card company.
Absolutely.
And they can get a replacement immediately.
Right. Well, we thank you so much for coming on this morning and sharing these tips and these advice with us. And we want to remind you of some of those tips that they have for us. Remember to purchase travel insurance before your trip. Choose an accredited travel agent or tour operator, and make sure you check in with the local U.S. consulate or embassy once you arrive.